Lake Champlain International, or LCI, hosts several fishing derbies every year. It's one of the many ways that this nonprofit organization educates and advocates for a cleaner, healthier lake. All of their events are very well attended, but none are as big as the Father's Day Fishing Derby held in June.
10.17.
Yeah, buddy. Nice northern, man.
He felt the hook, then he just flew up in the air and got hooked on it.
Wow.
Jumped right out of the water a couple times, didn't he?
That's fun, isn't it?
Yeah. It was like...
Yeah.
This derbies means a lot to our family. It's a family tradition. We do it year after year. I think I've only missed one or two. And the nice thing about the LCI is for everybody. Anybody can come here and catch fish and have a good time and be on a lake.
The derby kicks off at midnight, the Friday of Father's Day weekend, and for the next 3 days, the lake is dotted with anglers hoping to hook into a winning fish.
The derby itself started in 1982, primarily an event to call people's attention to the issues around the lake, create awareness and hopefully affect some change, and to bring people together for an event. The event now draws people from 30 plus states, 35 states around the nation, 6,000 people. And for us, it's our primary fundraiser for ensuring a swimmable, drinkable, fishable Lake Champlain.
All right, you bass guys, we need your registrations, both a catcher and a witness.
Upwards of 80 volunteers make the derby possible, and many of the volunteers have been hooked since the very beginning.
Well, I started working for LCI doing way station captaining, we think about 27 or 28 years ago. We've kind of lost count, but it was the second or third year of the derby, and it's been a lot of fun over the years.
26.5, Dad. Lake trout.
Yep.
Don's sons, Jake and Harrison, have been helping out at the Apple Island Way Station since they were old enough to walk. The Tobys have been regulars at the South Hero Way Station and have gotten to know many of the locals.
These are the Halls. They've been fishing in the derby for as long as it's been started, I guess, yeah. Well, I see the same people year after year coming to the way station, and they don't even always catch fish. They just come to chat and look at the results and come to the lottery or buy a t-shirt. And I've gotten to know people from all over New England and people from all over the United States, really. And occasionally we even have folks that are from Germany and Europe. It's really pretty interesting.
The derby has 12 way stations scattered on both sides of the lake. And if you want to see what folks are catching, the way stations are the place to be.
Both, and you want me to put it right in the camera?
Most stations see a steady stream of fish from the time they open at 9 a.m. to when they close at 6 p.m. But there are a few stations that have even longer hours.
We have 3 24-hour stations. One's Champlain Point Bay Marina, the other one's up in Plattsburgh, New York. So that's why we have the camper right here, because basically we have to be here the whole duration of the derby. It's a beautiful setting down here, Point Bay Marina, and we enjoy watching the families come in. We really like to watch the kids coming in. They're jumping up and down all wide-eyed, really happy to be there and all excited about the fish. And in some cases, the parents are more excited than the kids are.
He's going to catch a bigger one. We're going back out.
We get generations in here. We get kids coming in 6 years old. We get grandparents coming in. We got a guy come in just a minute ago, told me he was 82 years old, was fishing. So it really brings out all generations and connects families. And I think that's one of the big draws of this tournament is it's not just about the fish, it's also about the family interaction.
Oh, it's more than fishing, absolutely. I get to spend time with my father, my brother. My brother showed up last night from South Carolina as a surprise. We're going to pick up his daughter, and it's a good time. If we catch some fish, that's just a bonus.
It's a family get-together like a Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, the generation's getting a little bit older so that we can explore a little bit more with them, and they're getting to be young men, and they realize it.
What's the going rate for a therapist per hour?
I don't know.
Probably a lot more. And we get a lot of family therapy knocked out of the way in 3 days. Then probably people spend years at, I forgive him for everything he did to me.
And I forgive him for
hopefully
everything
they forgive
he did
me,
to me.
Yeah, it's fun.
Anglers aren't the only people that look forward to the Derby. For local businesses, the Derby is seen as a boost to summer business.
It brings in millions of dollars this to the local economy, both in New York and in Vermont. So this is a really important weekend for area merchants. People spend a lot of money when they come on a trip like this. You know, you've got food, lodging, gas. It definitely helps out.
Hold them right up.
Throughout the day, we spent time at 3 different weigh stations and saw a wide variety of fish weighed in from anglers of all ages.
You guys have a good day. Good luck.
There are 7 different categories that offer cash prizes with a minimum length listed for each species of fish.
So far today, we've had a lot of fish get weighed in, and the quality of the fish is exemplary.
This is the 6th year that I've done weigh station captaining. And what gets me into it is being part of the lamprey control program, being able to see the fruits of our labor and what comes in for the fish really makes a big difference to me. I enjoy seeing clean fish coming in, bigger fish and more fish.
28.5.
Although hundreds of fish are caught over the weekend, very few are taken home.
The LCI Derby stresses catch and release fishing, and if you bring in your fish alive, you get a 5% point bonus. So it's really worthwhile to bring in fish alive. And roughly 95% of the fish get weighed in alive, and then we release them. And you know, some people think, oh, you've got 6,000 fishermen fishing in the Derby, you know, you're wiping out the fish. Well, most of them go back alive.
He's a good clean fish. There ain't no real lamprey marks on him. He's got a couple of bruises here and there, probably from rocks. He's looking real healthy. Yeah, he's a nice fish. And I believe he'll swim away with no trouble.
We're pretty anxious to get back out on the lake.
Seeing all these fish come in is making us
jonesing
to go back
people are
out.
Coming left and right. We thought we were the only ones, but
we were actually trolling for lake trout and salmon, and got a bite, got the lines just set off, and we were surprised when we reeled them up that it was a big northern, nice northern, 9-pounder. So it's definitely a lot of fun. Good chance to spend some time with friends and catch up and just have a good time. 3 days of fishing, there's nothing better.
Good excuse to fish for 3 days.
We caught them in Shelburne Bay. Put up a nice fight.
Caught it on a Sanko dinger.
Part of what we enjoy and part of what we know the majority of the people enjoy is the lucky factor. You basically need a fishing pole, a little bit of patience, and a good attitude, and you'll be a happy angler.
Winning fish are caught from shore, kayaks, and motorboats of all shapes and sizes. In fact, some of the best fish seen at the weigh stations are brought in on small 14-foot aluminum boats.
That's money in the bank. My dad caught it.
What a walleye. We had already fished down the McQuan's Bay, didn't get nothing, except a few bass, and he said, let's head to Otter Creek. So I went there, and that's where I caught him.
We were trolling for maybe 8 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, we were just sitting there
His pole
just
hammered
shooting
down.
the bow, and all of a sudden that pole just, and I said, we got something on there, I don't know what it is. But what a fight, and I loved it too, every bit of it. Every ounce of it was just there, you know, it was there, it was my moment. I loved it.
28!
The 28-inch, 4.5-pound walleye landed Kenny top honors in the walleye division. The Derby awards over $150,000 worth of cash and prizes over the 3-day event. LCI staff members refer to winning fish as lightning strikes. But lightning isn't the only thing striking emotions at the Derby.
The biggest smiles we see and the most enthusiasm and sometimes tears or people literally jumping over their chairs is when they get the trophy. You spend the money, but you keep the trophy, you keep the memories, you have the photos. And I think that's probably what people are fishing for more, is fishing for those memories, the anticipation, the lightning strike, than they are fishing for the cash.
For many of the people that fish in the Derby, it's a family event, you know, and it's, you know, Father's Day weekend, so, you know, fathers and their children are all out fishing, and wives too, and it's not really all about winning something, it's about getting out there and having fun.
It's hard to picture a better way to spend Father's Day than with your friends and your family fishing.